Yes, no. In short, maybe. My name's Logic Motion. Welcome to Beyond Plug and Play. Today's August 7th, and we got some Battlefield 6 news about bots. Let's talk about it. So, the burning question, are bots bad in Battlefield? It just depends on how they're being used, right? So in Battlefield 6, they have initiation matches. So in these initiation matches, it's gonna be all bots, and it's basically teaching you how to play the game. Obviously, Battlefield is a household name. Most people know of it, right? But it's not as big as Call of Duty. Let's not lie to ourselves. It's just not as big as Call of Duty, right? So teaching new players how to play these modes, I feel like that's good. It's a good thing for people to learn how to play Conquest. It's a good thing for people to learn how to play Rush. And I'm sure there's going to be other modes in there that are new or coming back, right? So I think this is good. I think it's a good feature. This is a good usage of bots, just teaching players how to play the game, especially people that don't usually play Battlefield or have never played Battlefield. All right. And so what I'm not a huge fan of is that basically if the match isn't full yet, or some people leave the match mid-game, it's going to fill those spots with bots. And personally, I'm not a huge fan of that idea, just because this is already occurring in Battlefield 2042. Usually if there's some empty spots, the bots will come in and fill it. And you can usually tell when a player is like AI, right? You can tell it's a bot just because they don't usually move like a player. They're usually very easy to pick off. And once you kill them and you see that it is a bot, it's not rewarding, right? You're like, oh, okay. Just because it doesn't really feel earned, because the bots are really dumb. They're not really as smart as they should be. And I think basically if you have bots fill those roles of players that have left or aren't there, they're either gonna make it to where you lose faster, or they're just going to be target practice for the other team. Like, because they don't move in a fashion like players do, right? They don't move out of trouble. I mean, there are some players that just run straight into trouble, don't get me wrong, but like they don't have that human likeness. So they're just very coordinated. You know exactly what they're gonna do. You're gonna pick them off easily. I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't think it's rewarding at all, and I don't want to go down that route. I would rather them just not fill the slots. I'm better off without the bots than with them. And another thing too that I wanted to get into, and this might have to be a whole separate video just because there is a lot on it, but skill-based matchmaking, how is that really going to correlate to like bots, right? It's not really a big deal, right? But am I going to get like turbo boosted if I kill like 30 bots in a match? Because that can realistically happen. Like I've had matches in Battlefield 2042 because I'm not that great. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm great. But like, there's literally matches where I'll get like 100 kills in 2042, but it's literally because I've been just fucking farming the bots, you know? And the whole match isn't bots, but it's just, there's just so many of them, and it's 128 people. It's just, the kills rack up, baby. All right, so let's talk. I've always felt like skill-based matchmaking, especially in like Call of Duty or Apex or Siege, like it's very strict, right? And so this is just a very simple visual of how I think it should be and how it is now. But I feel like skill-based matchmaking now is very strict, right? So let's say my skill level is 1, right? That's a little too big, but let's just say my skill level is 1, right? And then let's say someone is below me, their skill level is 0.9, and then we have another person, their skill level is 1.1, right? So you have this threshold is what your matchmaking is, right? And it's so strict because you guys are so close together, right? But I don't really see the point of playing normal matches if this is going to be my pool of players, right? I mean, this is basically ranked because we're all so close together, right? I think it should pull upwards and it should pull downwards, right? So I should be getting people that are 0.8, right? I should be getting people that are 0.7 as well. I should also, on the other side too, I should be getting people that are 1.2, 1.3, right? But this strictness, it shouldn't be this strict. And I hope it's not this strict in Battlefield 6. That's just one of the things I want to run home, because I feel like skill-based matchmaking now is just, it's needed. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, it's not needed. Absolutely, we need skill-based matchmaking, but we just don't need it to be so strict. So that's just how I feel about skill-based matchmaking. I don't know how you guys feel. I think it's needed. I think people that say it's not are crazy. You're insane. There's just some people that either can't reach the next like echelon, or they're just not there competitively. They don't, and I'm not even saying that as like a bad thing. They just can't get there. So I just, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. And I might make another video specifically on skill-based matchmaking, but this is just a little thing I wanted to talk about just here, making sure that I kind of get this point across that skill-based matchmaking in some games just feels very strict, and I hope they don't make it this strict in Battlefield 6. Anyway, let me know what you think about bots. Let me know, do you think it's a bad thing? Do you think it's a good thing? Personally, I think initiation, where you basically learn the game, bots are good for that. I think bots are bad for filling up loose slots or people that have left or just didn't make it into the game to get filled. I don't even think Battlefield's going to have a real problem filling slots its first month or even the second month. I feel like the first, you know, as long as everything's good, everything will just take its role, right? So I think Battlefield, like, the hype is there. I mean, people are trying to get on the beta. They got like 40,000 people just trying to boot up the beta, right? The servers are filled and it's not even live, right? So I don't think there will be a problem filling slots. In terms of the videos, I'm trying to get better. I saw a comment, and I'm not letting it take me off my game, but it was basically just saying, hey, you repeat a lot of the same points, and I need that type of feedback, right? And so what I've been doing is I usually write down my topics and write down my points, and then not just for this video, I do it for a bunch of videos, right? But I need to kind of stay on point. But anyway, that comment just put me on the right track. I really just need to focus on that, especially when I'm making a video, making a script. And I want to be better. So I want to get better. I don't just want to stay the same. Anyway, if you made it this far into the video, thank you. If you're not sub to the channel yet, sub to the channel. We're cool here. You know, we talk about games and stuff. I try to make videos as often as I can. But, yeah, I don't have too much else to say after that. I need to get better with these videos, and I will see you guys next time. I'll see you guys on the battlefield for the beta. All right, see y'all.